Hi, my name is Laura McElroy, and I live in Jacksonville, Florida. And I am here to explain why I would like to work for Elevation Church. I first heard about Elevation Church a couple of years ago. I go to Celebration Church in Jacksonville, Florida, and I believe he came to preach on a random Wednesday night, and I think he had platinum hair at the time. And I just thought the word that he spoke was just amazing. And ever since then, every time Pastor Stephen would come to Celebration, I get really excited because everything he had to say was so on point and spoke straight to my heart in the situations or circumstances in my life at the time. And a couple of years ago, during Code Orange Revival, down here in Jacksonville, I watched pretty much every night of the 12 nights that it was going on. While I was listening, it was either Perry Noble or somebody speaking. I just felt in my spirit that I needed to look into the possibility of moving to Charlotte. And I said, no, there's no way. My husband would never go for that. And I don't know. Ever since then, I sort of sat on my heart about it, and I was really excited about it for a little bit, and I just kind of let it go. And I said, well, it was probably just an emotional thing. You get excited about what God is doing, and you want to pursue that. And I'll just be upfront. I have a heart for God. I love the Lord, and I stem from a background. It's very Pentecostal, very small church, which is my foundation. Very involved at a young age in the church and wanting to serve and wanting to do whatever I possibly could for the church. And if the doors were open, I was there pretty much through high school. And after high school, I wandered off a little bit and did what so many of us do, just kind of get lost in the world. And about 8 or 9 years ago, I was led back to the Lord and back to Celebration Church, and instantly going there, my heart was renewed, my vision for God was renewed, and I just wanted to be a part of whatever God was doing. And that included missions, that included serving with children, that included serving in whatever capacity I truly felt God wanted me to be a part of. So that was 8 years ago. I worked for Celebration for 7 years in our children's departments, various places, various roles, and parted ways with that role last November. And sort of been seeking God and what his calling is for my life, what he wants me to do. I do have a degree in education and theology. I thought maybe I'd teach the Bible. I don't know, I might still. Regardless of the fact of all these things, I just felt very drawn to apply for Elevation Church. We've been praying about moving to Charlotte for quite some time. My husband and I are both on the same page and feeling like that's a big move for our family. And I felt the Lord prompt me to go ahead and do this, and very fearfully, because I'm not quite sure exactly where I would quite fit in with Elevation. But I can tell you one thing, that I love what Elevation stands for. I love what they do. I love the heart for the community. Just looking up all the things that you do across Charlotte and just different, the different areas, the different locations, it just amazes me. I think it's awesome, and I have a heart for missions, and I really would love to see that. You guys reached out in Canada, and maybe you'll go a little bit further in the future with the missions. But I just love what Elevation stands for. I love that every time I listen to a podcast, which is pretty much every week, that it speaks directly to my situation. It speaks directly to where I'm at in my life and where my family and are at. So anyway, I love what Celebration stands for. I don't know if I have a place there in the church, on staff anyway, but I know at some point we will be in the audience and with everybody else, hooting and hollering, which I think is absolutely amazing. That's one thing I love, is when I'm listening to the sermons and I could feel the passion, I could feel the heartbeat of the church that they love what Elevation's all about. And I get really excited thinking about it too, because I come from Celebration, which is we're such an awesome church and we do so much, and Pastor Stovall is amazing, but we really feel like we're moving in a different direction in our family, and I truly hope that, and I know that God is going to lead us where we're supposed to be, and whether it's um, working with you guys at Elevation, or if it's just attending and serving and being a part of the family, just as happy with that. Uh, but we are going to call Charlotte our home very soon. And anyway, very excited. Please take a moment to look through my resume. I hope if there's any questions you have, by all means, please call me. And I'm excited about this next season in my life, and I'm excited about the season that the church is flowing in. It's just been so powerful. So, thank you.